Hi Sagittarius. Sorry guys, I just realized that I missed doing your Shaman Dream Oracle at the end of your reading, so that's what this is going to be. If you guys are just finding this video, I will tag at the end of this one the reading that I did, because this one is just going to be the Shaman Dream Oracle surrounding Lionsgate. So if you want to catch the tarot reading, the video will be attached. And for those of you that found this video, I'm sorry I missed tagging it to the end. Sometimes I get distracted, especially when I do my videos in the daylight hours and not in the moonlight, because then I have all my children running about, right? Okay, so anyway, Shaman Dreams. These are amazing oracle deck that I got, and the messages that just come across are amazing. So if you guys are interested, it is such a beautiful deck. So I'll give you my interpretation of the cards, and then I will, give you the meanings from the book, and it's just so beautiful. Okay. All right, so I think I'm mixing them up. I am mixing them up. It's okay. I don't really do them in reversal. I just like all my cards in order. Okay. All right, so this is for Sagittarius, for the Leo Lionsgate energy, also known as Leo. So for the Leo Moon Lionsgate energy for August. For Sagittarius, show me 3 cards for Sagittarius. 3 cards for Sagittarius. You guys got a stack of cards. Oh my goodness. I guess since it's your bonus, right? I will take them all. Let's see here. It's going to be a long reading. Okay. We got Eyes of the Eagle, Deep Quiet. And I'll show you each of them when I go over them. Magician's Sword, Dust Devil, Beloved, Walking Tree. Wow, beautiful. Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. It's very beautiful. And I feel this very strongly goes in alignment with your reading, right? Because it's like that's what you're needing to do. A healing. Repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So you've got Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray. Beautiful. Deep Quiet. Yeah, and this is what you're needing to be called to do. Meditation and stillness. So definitely needing to take some time out, quiet the mind. And that's where you're going to get the realizations from within and all of that, right? And then you got the Dust Devil. This has been coming across a lot with my readings for this energy. So this is like collectively coming across with Lionsgate. And that's moving out of stagnation. Then we got the Beloved, which is new for you guys. Radical acceptance. And this is, I feel, is important for a lot of you. Just needing to accept what has been, what happened, whatever lessons needing to be learned there to kind of realign with where you're going. And it's interesting because in following that is the Wailing Tree reconciliation. Beautiful. For some of you, that's coming together with your past life lover, soulmate, your divine, right? And then the Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look here. So the Me Talks is eliminating toxic thinking, repairing the body, mind, and spirit, and cleaning house. So when this card appears, it challenges you to discard the deep, dearly held judgments that you have passed over yourself and others. Release the people you feel wronged or offended you. Recognize that they mirror the shadow aspects of your own soul. Only then can you call from the life the toxic people you have allowed in your inner circle. It's time for cleaning out the house, getting rid of thoughts and personal judgments that are poisoning your mind, eliminating the unauthentic beliefs of others you adopted as your own. Do so before your mind makes you sick, and empty your literal cupboards of the unhealthy junk food poisoning your body. Fast for one day or skip a meal to allow your body to cleanse itself and rid itself of toxins. Me Talks appears as wanting that you can no longer postpone the self-care and pampering you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that you will never quite recover from. Me talks has come to caution you that it is not too late, but you are at the 11th hour. Do not deprive yourself of the health you deserve. Okay, wow, very powerful. Okay, so rising above the fray, the eyes of the eagle is about protection, inherent trust, rising above the fray. Okay. The eye of the eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead, to see the unfolding of destiny before it manifests it into reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot a tiny mouse from a lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eyes to discern the workings of humans. Eyes of the Eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, yet react to nothing. Act only to further your noble calling. The eagle flies above all creatures when it meets obstacles. It simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment, slings, and arrows and darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings, and who are still arguing with pigeons over crumbs. Trust that you are ready for whatever fortune has placed before you. Even if you feel not yet properly equipped to meet its challenges, your willingness to say yes to spirit has nothing to do with how well outfitted you are. Hesitating, on the other hand, will suck the air from under your wings and make you lose altitude. You are called now to trust your heart and your instincts, to move fearlessly and not waver. The time is right and no harm can come your way if your motives are pure and you act courageously. Beautiful. Love that for you guys. All right, so the deep quiet, meditation and stillness is about getting clarity, right? It's a message from the cosmos calling you to stillness, to step outside of your concerns of your everyday life. The cosmos is inviting you to go deep to that place where the noise stops and there is only emptiness and inner space. When you don't respond to the invitation offered by the deep quiet, life can stop us in our tracks with an illness or a crisis. So listen to the small, still voice. Remember that you want to catch spirit on a whisper and not a shout. And it's only human to argue that you are too busy to slow down. So you need to take that time to calm down, take those breaths, okay? After you have said yes to this invitation, you will find that the world can get along quite well without the need for you to manage it. You will enjoy the freedom that comes with stillness, the clarity, the spaciousness offered by the silence. Wow. Very powerful. So to me, you guys are definitely being called to take some time out to relax, getting the detox card, getting the deep quiet. You really need to take some time for yourself to quiet down and stop trying to, plan things so much, make things go. We need to remember we're co-creators of our world, and we're supposed to be asking for divine guidance, by going within, by meditating and quieting the mind and things like that. So, and also, being very stressed out and all of that, can cause a lot of, illnesses and things like that. So take some time out, okay? All right, dust devil, moving out of stagnation. Embrace the chaos, trust in the process. All right, so the presence of the dust devil calls a ruckus. Some people are afraid of the chaotic nature, believing that he comes to intentionally stir things up. The truth is, it's to bring niceness, to be clean. His power is the mess he creates as he calls for you to engage in a full cyclone of life. He represents two aspects to you now, the winds in your outer life appearing to throw you off course when you assume the world is coming at you or happening to you, and that the winds that churn inside within the dust devil arising from the dreamscape to help you escape your invisible chains that are shackling you into a desert. Stop asking for things to be perfect. Awkward, messy, conflicted, exuberant, and wild is how you shift. Trust the process. The dust devil knows what you need and when you need it. Once things settle, you will see the gleaming jewels awaiting the discovery, the wisdom awaiting your integration. Very powerful. Okay. see, and just like in the reading, I told you it's a divinely guided tower. And even though you may be like, no, this tower is coming down this foundation, my life's a mess, so much is changing, and all of this, like, you're going to see why. You're going to see this is where you need to take that time to focus on you, meditating, quiet, detoxing, repairing your mind, body, and spirit, all of that. And you're going to just then see why this all happened, okay? Why this dismantling happened, all right? So then let's take a look at the beloved, the object of affection, radical accepting and loving what is. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the ones you have been waiting for. Know that when this card comes, it is a mirror to show you the divine within and invite you to your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful and ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling you your full attention. Love it, let it light you up, and give it your all. Surrender to the truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss. Even when it feels that you are being consumed by the fire of the beloved, do not hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Surrender is the key. Allow yourself to be loved. Usher the harsh critics out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you, for they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking out the smoke. Be careful you are not scheduled by false promises or falling prey to your extraordinary abilities to sabotage your dreams and desires. Sink and sink in your heart. So it's the two different sinks. Sink with, so like getting in sync with, and then sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true. And you will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift proffered is valuable. Recognize the many faces of the beloved and welcome them into your heart. You will be so glad that you did. Okay. And let's take a look at the wailing tree. So this is about the reconciliation that is coming, okay? Grief and mourning, a time of necessary losses for reconciliation. When you encounter the wailing tree in your path, it is an invitation to stay a while and regroup. A place for you to rest and allow yourself to say goodbye to what no longer serves. You may have been overdoing things, working too hard, putting too much effort into life with little reward. If you've been considering making a change, now is the time to do so. One important thing to consider before you make any changes is that you need to allow yourself to feel your disappointment, your loss, and mourn what was and what could not be. This is a way to honor your experiences, to give yourself time to consider all of the gifts in it, to put proper closure on it, to really know what you've learned as you walk away from it and into something new. Even if this perception of failure, there is much good to be discovered. However, skipping the stages of loss doesn't get you to reconciliation any faster. In fact, you will discover that you will have to come back at some point. So do it now. Look at all squarely and honestly and stay within your feelings. Life is not either or. It's both and this and that. So if you dive in and process this, allow it to become a temporary travel companion on your journey. The feelings that will bring you to the surface will be challenging for sure. Yet like all of these things, they will pass soon enough and you will be more enriched by the experience. Beautiful. All right, guys, so the last card of the reading that you guys got was Magical Sword. Confidence is your magic. Nothing can stop you, the beauty you seek. So when the Magician's Sword appears, you are called to cut the cords that bind you to the old thought forms and beliefs, or to the friends who are not true. With the power of the Magician's Sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon, so make sure you wield it wisely and for the greatest good. Find the stuck places where you kept tethering to a toxic person, a particular location, or a faulty thought or belief that has left this blade to do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. But don't look at the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. Use the magician's sword to cut through limiting beliefs and to remember that all beliefs are limiting. And focus your intentions in order to create what you wish. You have all the tools you need for the task at hand. You need only muster the wherewithal to deploy the resources you have. When the magician's sword appears, it is time to get moving. This is not a tool for contemplation, for gazing at the finely polished edge. It is an instrument calling for decisive action. And remember that the sword is alive with the wisdom you can summon to help you find the best course of action. Do not hesitate and act with that card. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, I love this for you guys. I hope you guys got this whole reading. And if you enjoyed it, definitely click on the whole tarot reading that I did, and I had some fortune cards at the end of that reading as well. It will be popping up on the screen if you're interested. And it's such a powerful time in the Lionsgate portal. Really take advantage of the energies coming across and what you're feeling, what you're seeing. You know, you're going to be getting dreams, realizations through. Could be daydreams, night dreams, you know, just feelings, thoughts, all sorts of things. This is such a powerful time. And if you're catching this outside of Lionsgate, then you were just being guided to it at that time. This is when it was playing out for you, and take whatever you feel is a message for you, right? All right, guys, sending love and light your way. Good luck with your journeys, guys. Love you. Bye.